Well, hello, everybody. It is Amelia.
And me, Laura.
And together we are
Hot Chicken. Yes. Hello,
Yay,
everybody.
Welcome to the coop.
Thank you for coming.
Welcome. Cheers.
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 Leah's already informed me that she's feeling slightly tipsy.
I don't know, man. I can't. My tummy is like tight today. Well, not today.
Yes.
I am 4 days shy of my 2-year anniversary of gastric bypass.
Yay, Leah. And you weigh less than you're supposed to.
Yeah.
She lost too much weight.
I had my 2-year appointment today.
Uh-huh.
She didn't mention weight though.
She didn't mention it was your 2-year either. Didn't hear
no.
that.
She was too concerned about other things.
I was, the weight that she's lost too much of, I picked it up. So it's still here.
It's still
just transferred over.
It's still in the room. It hasn't been lost or forgotten.
Yeah, we'll just switch it back and forth like we do other things.
Exactly. Clothes,
yeah. Injuries,
yeah,
hospital visits.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, how is everybody? Let's see what the comments have to say. Hi, Alice.
There's Alice, and there's Miss Mo, Miss Smitty.
Miss Smitty wants to know what's going on.
Well, she wants to know what we're sipping.
What does it look like, Miss Smitty? You should know. It should look familiar.
Yes.
New shade of lipstick.
Yes.
Well, last week we went to Ulta and we spent a wad.
Yes.
And we both, but this is the shade. This is Estee Lauder.
Actually, mine is more of a lip tint.
Mine is called
by Elf because it's cheap.
Here it's called Immortal.
Immortal.
She's immortal.
Her lips are immortal.
It's red.
Even her lips are red.
Yeah, it looks like your favorite. Yes, I think so. And then we got this lip oil, which I think we talked about last week because, that's what we did. But yes.
It's your favorite color. It is vodka and cranberry, no other fun stuff.
No other fun stuff.
But
no, it's not goose juice because it doesn't have the fizzy.
Yeah, the fizzy.
It's
just straight on cranberry and vodka. We're going straight today.
Straight on. She had no fizzy, so.
No fizzies.
That's it. Well, thank you, Alice.
Alice says we're looking fab.
Mm-hmm.
Faboo.
So it is. It's my 2-year anniversary, and I have lost 207 pounds.
207 pounds. Hip, hip. Hooray.
Hip, hip. Hooray.
Wow,
that's a big man.
That's a bigger than a large woman.
It's bigger than a man.
It's bigger than a man.
Yeah.
207 pounds. Imagine that.
Well, that's like more than you. So let's
me
just
carrying me on her back.
Right.
Carry me, Leah.
I shall.
You can. So if I fall down again.
Well, let's not do that.
She can pick me up.
Let's not do that.
I'll tell the truth.
Do you have a confession?
I do. I wanted to say something.
Okay, I'm going to sit back with my drink.
She's coming this morning, so we're going to go to her doctor.
Mm-hmm. And I was running late because I'm late. It was an early appointment.
Yeah. So, I got it in my head. I wanted to turn on the water in the side yard. And so I turned it on. And of course, I got one of those sprinklers that does this, right? And so it was too big. It was going in the street. So I had to run back around.
Big. I have to turn it down. You have 2 minutes. I have to turn down.
I got to go turn it down. So I have to run all the way to the front of the house.
And you know what I thought?
Wait.
When you said 2 minutes.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I went, what takes 2 minutes to turn down water?
Well, it's because I have to run back and forth.
Let's just continue the story.
But then I came out of the gate the second time and slipped on a rock that was on mud and fell flat on my front. I got me
and hit both wrists.
But I had this on.
Thank God.
So it's fine.
Or she would have busted
the one I already busted again. Yeah.
And how's the other one? You said there's a
little thing on the side, but it's okay. It's nothing. It
She
doesn't
wouldn't let
hurt.
me take her in.
But anyway, no.
I've lost a linebacker.
I was
that's what
laying.
committed.
I was laying on the ground in my backyard,
yelling at a deaf
and I'm
woman
yelling
in a
at
car.
a deaf woman with her car on, with the music going and everything. I'm like, Leah.
Like I can hear that. I swear, Smitty, it would be an excellent investment. Bubble.
There
wrap.
should be. You know what I did see? It was one of those, something on YouTube. The two guys were. They had invented. I've got a hair here. They had invented, like you have what are those airbags to wear for humans.
So
And
if you hit the ground,
so yes, and so they were demonstrating it.
impact.
They were demonstrating it. He fell down onto a mat or something onto his back, and it didn't go.
Oh no, so it's not working.
It did that 2 times, but the third time they tried it, it worked, and it was fabulous. So as soon as they figured that out, maybe I can get one.
Happy Friday, Carl G.
Oh, hello.
Welcome. Laura had a confession to make.
Yeah,
so
they had to talk about that.
yeah. So she has.
I don't know what's going with
fallen-
me. Why am I falling down so much?
Well, that's what I want to know.
yeah, me too.
She says it's because she slipped on the, I don't know,
What did I say? I slipped on
water or a rock or something. Mud.
It was a rock in the mud, and it went as I was coming out. It went, and I just fell over.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I fell
But
over.
you admitted to me,
What did I say?
since you've already confessed,
Okay.
that you've been dizzy lately. Did that contribute?
Probably.
Just saying.
Because when I'm moving fast, my head's not going as fast. My brain isn't going as fast as my body is trying to move.
Right?
Does this make sense? Probably not, but to me, it makes plenty of sense.
There's already an intervention.
With blow up gear to wear for
Oh, an
people who are
invention, not an intervention. An intervention with an invention.
blow up gear. So I'd have to walk around in blow up gear all the time.
Just one of those big balls. You see people
Just how
running
about
and they
big
hit
boobs
each other.
and big butt? And then
I
could,
got big boobs and butt. I cannot lie.
yeah, but that would be awfully hot, wouldn't it?
That creates a whole nother problem. We need an air ventilation system.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I can be your guinea pig. If you want to go there.
See, let me just say, when I go to the doctor and they say, "Have you fallen in the last 6 months?" I cheerfully say, "No, I haven't." What do you say, Laura?
I say twice. Is that right? I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't blow up until you fall. So that's kind of like the airbag thing.
I would wear that if I could, like if it was a sleeve underneath my clothes, but then my clothes would have to.
Well, this
expand.
worked well.
This thing, because it has a bar here and 2 bars
So
here.
it saved her from busting that hardware.
I would have
placed.
Because it hurt when I hit it, but it wasn't because
It
it broke. But man,
I'm just
imagine
saying. I'm like, oh,
my embarrassment. I've been telling everybody I'm fine. I don't fall down. I don't do that. But now
I fall down.
I'm starting to believe that maybe I have a problem.
Yeah.
Scott! Oh, it would not be Friday without Scott and promptly lifting up his
That killed. Thank you, Scott.
Oh,
We appreciate
it's nice
you.
to see you.
We
Welcome,
always
welcome.
appreciate your arrival that is beyond any expectations we could ever have.
Yes. I expect it.
Yo, no, you do expect it? Okay, Laura expects it.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's been our Friday so far.
So far.
We did, now I went, okay, let's go back. Went to the doctor this morning.
Yes.
I fessed up that I'm having some abdominal pain. And she's like, "How much coffee do you drink?" And I said, "Listen to me, lady."
She didn't say
Did I
lady.
not? I
She
didn't
didn't
say
say lady.
I was respectful. I said, "You've taken my sugar, you've taken my fat, and you're not taking my coffee."
And what did she say then?
She said, okay,
She says, okay, but what she gave you an alternative thing to look
do
at.
some medication.
Yeah, medication to try.
She prescribed. Oh, I got to go get that.
Yes,
huh?
you do.
She prescribed.
I don't know if she prescribed it or if you have
She
to turn
did.
it in.
Yeah. So anyway, I have a new medication to help with that, but I have an endoscopy coming up.
Is there
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
We're just a medical nightmare. That's all we do. We come on Fridays. We talk about all our
We have to
ailments.
rehash.
We have to rehash.
Yes.
And if there's nothing coming up for the new week, Laura will fall for you.
maybe.
Maybe. Most likely.
I
Just saying.
really have not much else to report, Leah.
You
What
don't.
can we bitch about?
We can bitch about my ENT not calling and doing my referral yet to,
Yes.
to the university for my acoustic neuroma.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's going to be quite the journey. That. You
That's
know?
a whole nother thing.
Yeah, that's going to be
So
quite the
you
journey.
guys,
You'll
I
have to
just,
You'll have to hang in there because she plans on documenting the whole thing.
I am going to document the whole thing. I it's tough. This is not, I'm used to like surgeries that are hit it and quit it. Can I go back to work the next day?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
How long do I have to be out? A week? Okay, I'll give you a week. This is not that. So, yeah, this could be the end of my work career.
When one door closes, you know the thing. That's
I
a
know
little
the
cliche.
thing.
I know.
Yes,
Alice wants to know if we have a review on the CC cream we bought last week.
it's fabulous.
Love it.
Love it. I have been using it every day.
I have not, but she has.
I have. In the first day I wore it, everyone, oh, your makeup looks fabulous.
Really?
Yes.
I've had no comment on my makeup.
It is so hydrating and just, I love it. Don't
It's
you?
so hydrating. Yes.
It is, isn't it?
Yes,
I love it.
As we said last
It just
week,
takes a
dewy.
little dab will do ya. It's full coverage. I love it because God knows
it really was a little dab, just a little tiny bit.
this needs to be concealed.
And it stays on too because I put a little bit dab on my hand to use it with my brush. And I tried to wash it off my hand afterwards.
Yeah.
And I had to get a actual makeup thing to take it off because it wouldn't come off.
I like it.
So yeah.
She matched our color really well, I think.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think we look fabulous.
It looks fabulous.
Anyway, we should ask you, how is the CC cream? Just saying.
It's not, it doesn't feel like a whole bunch of makeup.
It doesn't. It doesn't feel like really anything. I am enjoying it immensely.
Immensely. Now back to your neuroma.
My acoustic neuroma.
Acoustic neuroma.
Yeah. So it's scary. I'm scared. I'm just going to say it. Thank you, Schmitty.
Oh
yeah. This is a tough one, guys. This isn't easy. If I have to have surgery, which I don't know, I could be not. I mean, there's 3 options.
Yes.
You wait and watch, which means they wait and see what's happening in a year.
Which you've done.
Which I've done. And there has been movement and growth. So they're like, But that's my ENT speaking, not the specialist.
Yeah, you could go there and they say,
yeah,
you're
let's
okay.
wait another year. Yeah. So that could be a thing. And then radiation is another option, like gamma knife, something like that, which is a lot easier. There's like 5 different treatments and they really like hone in. You don't lose your hair. None of that stuff.
Is that CyberKnife?
That's CyberKnife.
Okay.
It's radiation.
Radiation, yes.
And then surgery, which is pretty evasive, can cause facial paralysis. A lot of people have it right off the bat, but then it kind of resolves over time.
Which could be a year or two.
Yeah. Relearning to walk, things like that.
So seriously, you need to know,
It's scary.
you have to go and ask him point blank, which,
Right.
what for me personally,
Yeah.
what would that be? Either
Right.
wait or do it.
So, it's just one of those things where your brain goes to the worst case and you start thinking about all the things.
Well,
and what-
because we all do it. We join like a Facebook group about it. Everybody's talking about their stuff that
and their
horrible that have
experiences.
happened. Because
That's
face it, if nothing horrible happened, you wouldn't be complaining or you wouldn't be writing on the thing.
that's true.
So all the people that are having like problems, you don't see 11,000 people writing, just maybe 8 or 10 people.
Yeah.
You
What
know
would
what I
you
mean?
recommend if it was your mom? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So it's scary.
Yeah, that's it. Ask him what he
and
would
the,
recommend
and the thing
if it was
is,
his
it's,
mom.
it's not cancer. That's a good thing. But what happens is it's growing near your brain,
Yeah.
which pushes on things and causes things and
Right, so,
can cause a lot of things, which it's already caused a lot of things. It's caused me to lose my hearing completely on the right side. It's taken my balance nerve out on the right side. The only thing it hasn't done is my facial nerve, which is your facial nerve, your vestibular nerve, and your hearing nerve are all intertwined in your inner ear canal.
Like a rope?
Like a rope.
Interesting.
So depending on where the tumor is growing, it affects some or all of those things. I do have numbness on the right side of my face from time to time, not like loss of sensation, not paralysis,
Right.
but loss of, like, you're coming out of, you've had Novocaine.
Yes, that. Oh,
Half your tongue is
yes.
numb, half your face is numb.
Yes.
It's a thing.
One person on her message board said he lost his taste on half of his tongue.
And I'm sitting
I
there
would
going,
like to know how that feels.
How do you tell that it's only on one?
Because your part that's numb feels like maybe you only have part of a tongue.
I mean, I do feel like that sometimes. Like I can feel like one side, I can drink something cold or hot, and I feel sensation on one side, but not the other. Maybe I just don't discern the taste thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's scary. And I'm not going to lie.
It's scary.
I'm scared.
She's scared. And I want to go with her.
Yeah.
But probably your
Not
husband
much
will go.
scares me.
Well, that's
You know?
messing around in your head, in your
That's
brain.
your head. It's something that shouldn't be there. Is
As
right,
Smitty
Smitty.
says,
It's
it
not
shouldn't be
supposed to
there.
And like my auntie says, it's not technically brain surgery. I said,
Aren't you cutting a hole in my cranium?
yeah, that's where my brain lives. Anyway,
That's my brain.
so I'm a scared, and my concerns being, I still have to work, because if you're young, set yourself up for retirement.
Oh, I've tried to tell that to my kids so much.
Oh my God. I did not. My parents did not. I did not. I did not learn that lesson and did not plan accordingly.
Mhm.
So I have
Pardon
to
you.
work.
She has to work. But you could write a blog or,
So,
blog. Yeah.
Jumping into the YouTube space full time, but that takes time. And I just,
Yeah, and you have to have
and
a
I'm not going to
niche.
have full brain function
And maybe half of her face.
and only half of my money maker. This is why people tune in, isn't it?
It has to be. All 6 of you.
All 6 of you are here to see this.
And this. And our drinking habits. You just want to check in and see.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so anyway, that's a thing, and I'm not. I'm nervous,
Right.
but I'm going to document the whole thing.
She's going to document it from beginning to
She's
end.
my documentarian. I said, "Is that a word?"
I'll have to learn how to use my phone landscape as opposed to
Yes,
Facebook way.
please.
Because this is Facebook way.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. But so anyway, my upcoming things, I have an endoscopy on the 12th. I have knee surgery on the 16th. And then somewhere in there, we're fitting a brain surgeon.
Mm-hmm. Might as well get it all done in the same month.
That's what I say. That's what I say. The good thing, here's the good thing,
Okay.
is that where I work, we are affiliated with the university that I will be going to have this done. And they do pay for not just the medical, they pay for travel and your everything related to the travel.
Do they pay for your partner to?
Yes.
And your sister? 3
They
people?
pay for 2 people.
Oh.
You and your support person. So we'll work on that.
Well, you know, your husband's going to want to go, so I'll just have to stay home.
We'll see. We'll see what.
Okay.
I mean, you know, he has to keep. Somebody's got. That's my big concern is who's going to pay the mortgage. That's my thing. Anyway, enough of that crazy. Everybody's tuning out because
we're talking mortgages.
I'm boring.
I can't think of a thing to talk about. Do you have any questions you would like to ask us old people?
No, we took Peaches out today.
Oh, I've been taking Peaches. Yeah, I've not been taking Peaches in the car with me because for some reason
she's huge.
Well, not only that, I mean, she rides in the car nicely. I trained her back in the day, but there's 2 people that live in my house that don't want me to take my dog in the car
because it's not your dog.
It's not my dog, I guess. But anyway, I've been taking her out, and I took her to get a pup cup
at the Dutch Bros.
You should have seen her face; it was all over.
She went today, and she had a pup cup today too.
She's had 2 pup cups now.
I want to join you, Smitty.
Oh gosh, Mo wants to have a
hot fudge sundae. I can't eat it, but I'll have join you.
Okay, and
Alice is in.
Alice is in with it too. Yeah, I would love.
I mean, I do eat a little sugar from time. I ate a chocolate bar from Costco
today.
No, the other when I was at Mo's house.
Oh,
yeah.
I just have as much sugar as I like.
That's right.
I have no reason to say.
You guys watch Leanne Morgan. She's always going, it's obvious he ate white flour and sugar. That's all she eats now is white flour and sugar.
I can't eat much more of anything else.
No. Notice she broke right into that southern accent. I can't eat.
I can't eat because you were onto Leanne Rhymes. Or Leanne Rhymes.
Morgan.
Leanne Morgan. Leanne Rhymes.
You know. She's a singer.
Yeah, she's a singer.
Also probably from Nashville.
Probably.
Anyway. So yeah.
So Smitty is on her way to see Alice so they can have a hot fudge.
That's right.
Get me too.
Let's jump on. I'm coming. Yep. I am telling you, I've been looking at flights to Utah, but I am hoping I'm hoping they'll do a teleconference on the interwebs.
Oh yeah, no.
To do the consult.
The consultation.
Yeah.
Yes, they can do that. Why can't they do that? Because maybe he wants to have a immediate MRI or something.
Maybe.
You don't know.
We don't know.
Hi, Miss
Hey, Miss Sissy.
Miss Sissy Reisner.
How hot is it in Arizona right now, Miss Sissy?
I know it's got to be hot. Although I know it's really hot in the northeast. It's been hot.
Well, and they're calling for
Don't worry
weather up
about
there
it.
too. Well, they're calling every day. It's a weird storm outbreak somewhere.
It is.
113,
What
but you're a dry heat. So
are
we're
you
up
though?
into the 90s today. They are a dry heat. Arizona, are you kidding me?
Well, there's lots of trees in parts of Arizona.
It's a dry heat.
Okay. Bloody hot, she says.
Bloody hot.
That's hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't,
Good thing you have that pool, sissy.
yes, get out there in that pool right now.
Yeah,
I hope you
I'd be
have
right there
a
with my
thing over the
a
top.
palm tree.
Yes, a nice palm tree. But don't have coconuts because
Don't
they'll
have
fall on your
coconuts.
head.
No, you don't want a coconut falling on your head.
Hmm,
Do all palm trees have coconuts?
I don't think so.
Is that a thing? What kind of a tree produces coconut? Is it a
A
palm?
coconut palm.
I don't know.
I
Palm
think
trees
it's a
don't
coconut
count.
palm.
Palm trees don't count, she says.
Wait a second. She's saying no.
It's a dry heat, and palm trees don't count as shade. I'm telling
well,
you.
you know,
Well, Chris, we were at Chris's house earlier.
yes.
The waffle maker.
And you know, Chris, Sissy, you know,
you
it
know
was,
Chris Shea or Chris
she
Cod
yes,
back in the day.
she lives right by me. And yeah, anyway, go ahead. We were at Chris's
We were at
house.
her house, and she has built because she builds everything.
She is a carpenter extraordinaire.
She redoes everything.
Yes.
She does her own plumbing. She does everything. But she has the most lovely front, Mo can attest, front porch.
Yes.
And she's rearranged it where I thought she had rebuilt it because it seems so much bigger.
Yeah, she
Laura
changed
showed
out
me.
the furniture. And she took couches off and added a little wire table. What do you call that?
That's
like
quite
wrought
warm
iron.
for Denmark. Wah. Sorry, Alice.
I would take 80 here.
Oh, I'm telling you, Chris Cod.
Mhm.
Yeah, she lives down the road.
Yeah, she sure does.
Now, if you had room for more than two, we would drag Chris with us next summer on our road
Chris
trip.
is always ready to go.
She is. She loves a good road
Yeah,
trip.
we like
But-
a good road trip.
Yeah, she could redo your yard for you while she's there.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Hey.
As handy as a shirt pocket.
When I first chipped my elbow and did she freaking came over and built. Basically, she
A
had
fence.
me help, but I mean, what can you do when you've got a broken
Okay.
this and that?
More estrogen, yes. We'll bring
Yeah.
her, sissy.
But she built a full-on fence across the property. That's in 2 days.
that's the first time I had seen Chris in many years, actually, when
She came that day.
to build the fence.
That's funny.
She was
Yeah.
digging fence post holes. I cannot even.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
tell you, her
she
porch
has-
anyway is lovely. And we sat out there today. It was hot,
Oh yes.
but it was beautiful. And your dog was enjoying the shade
Yes, I took my dog over there.
after the pup
The
cup.
thing is, St. Bernards aren't very neat.
You do need a Chris.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But they're not very neat. I got one that doesn't slobber a lot, but when it's hot and she's excited,
Oh,
it's like a faucet's coming out of her mouth.
Laura.
Wasn't it?
She rolled down the window. We were at Dutch Bros in the line, and Laura rolls down the window, and Peaches sticks her head out, and there is drool
On the outside of my car.
all over the outside
The
of the
window.
window and the car. I was like, oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need a Chris.
Yeah, Chris needs
If you
her
have-
own tool time show. Chris,
I know.
tool time, Chris.
Chris, if she doesn't know how to do it, she will figure it out.
That's right.
I mean, she is handy. She is handy.
Right. Well, I mean,
And her porch is lovely.
she
as
and
a
she's
testament.
and she has taken up the her deck in the front, and reveals that she had earlier made
A
a reflecting pond. So she's reviving the reflection
Reflecting.
pond,
Yes.
so her grandkids can wade and
Splash about.
Yes.
I saw the tile on her kitchen counter.
Yeah, it's nice,
or
isn't
her
it?
table.
It's very shiny.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
So she's doing that, and she's building new steps because, as you know, Mo, the steps were a little rickety. She's building new steps so we don't fall.
She did it for me, I think.
I think so too.
We can be her
Little did we
assistants.
know that
Yes.
you weren't going to even be there when you fell today.
LL Cool show. LL Cool K show. Leah, Laura, Chris. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd be give me the 5/8 wrench. Well, I'll be going, what the heck is that? And probably there's no such thing anyway.
I don't know how to measure like that. Like, I'm not going to count.
She says, just measure. I'm like, yeah, but what if I'm wrong?
I'm going to be wrong.
Yes, it's true. Old people shouldn't fall. And she's just 4 or 5 days older than me. So she should be falling anytime soon. I mean, things happen when you're 70.
Right?
It's so true.
We can be her assistants. I can be her assistant and I'll bring her cool beverages. That's
right?
about
I'll
it.
hand her tools
You
and
can make her
I can
tuna
paint.
sandwich.
Yes. But I can't cut
And
boards.
Sissy can make the Bloody Marys.
Oh, for lunch. Actually, probably for breakfast.
And lunch. And maybe even dinner.
No, we'll have vodka and cranberry.
Yeah,
juice.
whatever. Yeah.
Mm.
Old people should not
Right.
fall. Section 70.
Hello. Just because we're 70 doesn't mean we can't have a beer and have a damn good time.
Right? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we grew up in those good old days.
The good old days.
Yes.
Bring on the beer. You know, I am never been a beer fan. Alice, I know you are. But you live in Denmark, so they drink beer. I am not a Denmark. I am not a beer fan.
I had a beer the other day that there was nothing in the world that could have tasted better at that
Really?
time. And
Well,
it was
that's what
just
they say when it's hot.
it was so good.
Just not a beer fan.
See, we've got all the people. So, bring the beer, have plenty of vodka.
Mhm.
She'll bring the goose juice.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a party planned.
We
It's
are.
time.
I am the travel agent. I will make all of the travel arrangements.
Mhm.
I will rent the cars, the hotels,
Yeah.
I'll even order the vodka.
Oh, Boone's Farm.
Oh my God, back in the day.
Now, you remember we used to have play production
Oh.
parties after the show was over.
Yeah.
And we'd go to Kevin McCormick's house and everybody would
Oh.
just get plastered.
His parents just didn't even
His
care.
parents, I think, were the bartenders. I don't
I'm
know.
sure.
Yeah.
Serving to 16 and 17-year-olds.
Yes, you too, Alice.
Yeah.
Alice.
Mobile
Bring the
Bring
power
your
tools.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. We had
Party.
the church parties at our house. We
Yes.
did not drink alcohol.
We did
At
not.
my- at
Well,
my
not
house.
that we know of. We didn't
No.
partake, as they
Yeah.
say.
Hell,
You
she
never got invited?
Not to the play production. No.
Wait, you graduated the year that I came into? So we did The Sound of Music, I think. Sissy, were you in Once Upon a Mattress?
No, she wasn't in theater, was she?
Weren't you in theater, Sissy? You were in the choir? No?
She was
Who am I
church.
thinking of? Not to Kevin, she says. I'm
Well,
pretty sure she was in play production.
He was
had
missing
to be.
out. That's all I can say.
Yes. Not to
I
Kevin,
remember
son.
the very first time I donated blood was to Sissy's brother Joe, who had been in a motor vehicle or motorcycle accident.
I didn't know that.
Mhm. I think I was like 16. She was in Once Upon a Mattress and Sound of Music. She played a nun.
See, I remembered. She tried to make
That
me
was
think
before
that I was
my time.
okay.
I didn't come till
We have an opening for a princess.
Dixie Dominus Domino Meo.
But she did. She played Winifred in Once Upon a Mattress here locally, way back.
Your
in the
brother,
day.
yes, he was in a motorcycle accident. Joe, isn't your brother Joe? He was in a motorcycle accident. You don't remember
I
that,
don't
Sissy?
remember that either, Sissy.
I do.
So we were doing
do.
something else.
You guys were singing songs. I don't know.
We were singing songs.
Yes, he was in a motorcycle.
She didn't know that.
You didn't know that I donated blood or that he was in a motorcycle accident. They didn't tell you?
With 2 canes, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, after that accident,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
he's lucky to be here with us. That's all I can say. I remember that was devastating. But anyway, I donated blood. And I remember because I went and my pulse rate was very fast because when I get nervous, yeah, I do. I went down there and they said, well, usually if your pulse rate is too high, they don't take. He goes, but it just means it comes out faster. And he took
He
it
said
anyway.
that?
Yeah, well, not Joe, the guy that taking
No, I
the
mean
blood.
the blood taker dude.
Yes, they took my at Harbor Hall Hospital.
I remember
Yes.
Harbor Hospital.
Yes.
Harbor.
And I've been
Hospital.
I was a blood donator from that point on until I became anemic, and then I needed blood, and I was like, thank goodness for all the people that donate blood.
I used to do double
appreciated.
pheresis.
Yes.
Double pheresis. But now they won't take my blood.
Harbor General, yes.
Yeah.
We
Harbor
went
General.
down there. We donated blood, Sissy. Tell Joe, cheers. Thinking about him. Harbor
Yes.
General on Carson Street.
That
We're talking the days.
those
gone
were the
by.
days. Those were the days.
My
Mhm.
friend, I thought they'd never end.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
remember riding bikes all over the freaking city. Shiny thing. A squirrel.
There it is.
A big old squirrel
He's
out there. He's huge.
Anyway.
Anyway, go ahead.
So, yeah, I remember, and it scared me to death, Sissy, because I have still never ridden. I think I've been on a motorcycle once.
Oh, I rode motorcycle.
I was camping with my husband who had a dirt bike, and he took me on a ride down the dirt road, and I was scared to death because I did not want to be on a motorcycle.
Well,
Yeah,
I used to ride on the back of
we
motorcycles.
did our bikes and hoofed it everywhere. I'm
Yep.
telling you.
Yep, ride our bikes and walk.
Yeah.
Or
That's
I'd
what we
hop
did.
on the back of my boyfriend's motorcycle.
See,
And my dad, oh my God, I got the lecture not to ever ride motorcycles. And I
Mhm.
did it anyway. Those were the days.
My friends.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
We have some good church stories too, don't we, Sissy? Oh, we all went to the same church.
Yeah, we did. We won't talk. We were good kids.
I was a good kid. I don't know about you.
She was a bad girl. No, I was a good girl. She was the bad girl.
That's
Is it true?
in different ways.
True.
Because there was leaning away. I was probably worse than you, but you, on the other hand, on another note, were worse than me.
Maybe.
I won't say it.
Maybe.
Yes, we do have our stories.
We do have our stories. Just saying. Yeah. Anyway.
I'll write my memoirs. Everybody will be so interested in that.
Her memoirs.
My memoirs.
Memoirs.
Yes.
Anyway, it was fun.
It was.
I remember.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Concerns. Do you hear from Jane?
She's on my Facebook, but we don't talk. I mean, I tried to initiate the conversation, but I just kind of like lurk and watch what she's up to.
Lurk.
I'm a lurker. Yeah. My grandpa won over my grandma by giving her a ride on his motorcycle.
I bet he did.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little different in Denmark when you have the 405 freeway that you're riding down.
Yes.
It's a little different.
Yeah, and we were going from, yeah, so you don't hear from Jane either, really? I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, I was the younger sibling. Jane was your age.
My age, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Sissy is
a year older than you.
Yeah.
And then I just was the little sister. So
She was the tag along.
the tag
But boy,
along.
I've learned some stories in our old age of things she used to do that I
Whatever.
didn't know. Just like my daughter, who tells me now the things that she used to do. And I'm like,
What?
oh, what? What?
Yeah.
But then I think back, I probably would have done
Oh,
the
you
same
were-
thing.
Yeah.
You're older, yes.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, I tell you. Yep.
Yeah, I was the same age as Bucky Fletcher, and Kathy was your age,
No,
or a year
Sissy.
older, Sissy's age.
Yeah.
And then, so those, yeah, Fletcher girls were.
Leah
Like-
has switched cocktails.
Well, I had something in there. I just poured into there.
You were the tag along sister, Smitty.
Yes, see, me and Smitty, high five, Smitty. We were the little sisters. Teresa, how are you?
Well, hi, Teresa.
Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you made it.
And you're not too late.
No,
You got 20 minutes.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we're
just talking. We have nothing really to
we have
chat
nothing
about.
to chat about.
So we're just chatting.
just chatting, catching up with old friends.
Yes. I did know that. I knew that.
We didn't get more than 2 lanes until about 30 years ago in northern part of Jutland.
Did you know that Kathy Fletcher passed away?
I did not know that.
You didn't? I knew that. It's been a few years
I didn't
now, hasn't
know
it?
that.
Yeah.
No. I saw Bucky at my high school 20-year reunion. The only reunion I've been to. It was 20 years. She looked just the same.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to any of my reunions.
I'm coming up on 50.
Ye-
Next year will be my
50th
50
anniversary.
my 50-year high school
Reunion.
reunion. Not that I'm going.
I
but
would think
might.
see, these days I would think it'd be a hoot to go see all the old people. You know, go see all the old people that are still around.
I did not know that. I did
Yeah.
not know that Kathy had a stroke. I am so sorry.
I did. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Her and Joe were married.
Well, I knew that.
Yes.
I mean, they were a thing forever.
You're 40 years this year, Teresa?
40 years. I didn't go to my 10. I figured nobody's changed nothing in 10 years. 20 years I went to. And I remember walking up to Mary Dotson.
Oh, yeah.
And I just walked up behind her and put my hand on her shoulder. And she goes, "You just wanted to reach out and touch an old woman, didn't you?" And
It's funny how we get all like weirded out about that at that
I was just
particular
like,
age.
yeah, I was,
Now I don't care. It's
I
like
don't care.
back then, if it was a 20-year reunion and I went to, I would probably want to, you know,
Be like thin and,
yeah,
you know,
glittery and
ooh,
oh, look at me.
yeah, I don't
Even though
care.
I hate that of people, but
I
I'd
know.
probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Daniel. Do you remember Daniel Williams, Sissy? He was there. He was my very first boyfriend,
Danny Williams.
Daniel Williams, and he was there. We sat with him. My fiance at the time, my now husband, sat with Daniel Williams.
He was
and,
a nice kid.
He was a nice. Yeah, he's still a nice kid.
He's on our Facebook.
Yes, he is.
He's on my Facebook.
Yeah, his brother David and his sister Diane, and yeah, he was my first boyfriend.
You dated David? David Williams. Chris dated him. Did Chris date him before you? Must have been because she was in June.
At the same
Ooh. Drama.
drama. What's the T, Sissy?
I'm sure it was just for a short time. We talk about that from time to time.
Because David was a year older than you, 2 years older than you.
David was like 2 years.
Diane was your age.
Yes. It had to be after.
It was after.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I even went on a date with him once. He got around.
What about Lowell Ray? You remember him?
Oh,
Lowell Ray.
that's a whole nother story. He married my friend Cindy. I lived
No
with them when I
way.
moved
I
back
did
to
not
LA.
know that.
Yeah. Ooh, spill the tea.
25th. It's Alice's 25th high school reunion coming up. All right.
They
spill
go
the tea.
downhill after here, Alice. It was weird going to my 20th because there was only a few people that I really knew.
Mhm.
And it was interesting because they ask you to fill out all this stuff. What do you do? And at the time I was a phlebotomist.
Mhm.
And they didn't know. She goes, I didn't know what that was. I had to look it up. I'm like, really?
The blood taker.
Yeah, I'm the blood taker. Thank you. Anyway,
Oh.
you remember that name, Lil Ray?
It was very brief.
He was probably Joe. Asked Joe. He probably knows Joe.
Yeah.
And
he lived like around Signal Hill somewhere, as I recall. I don't remember for sure. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
42 for
years.
Mo.
We're all so old, aren't we? I mean, but delightfully old.
So that would mean that mine is 52 coming up.
Yep. In 1970, I just saw they had a reunion for 55 years coming up. Because as we get older, we do them more frequently because people are dropping like flies.
We do what? Oh, more reunions. Yeah.
We do them now at 5 years instead of 10.
I was a server. That's all I ever did was waitress. But anyway, at a restaurant where I would serve every month, they'd get together, class of 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I swear, seriously, old people, and they just had so much fun. I was thinking, I really want to do that. They were the class of the 50s.
Yeah. See, Alice, that's right.
Hi, David.
We're all headed that way. David just said he was having his 10-year reunion coming up.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you.
I'm telling you, David, don't even go to the 10-year because nobody's changed.
Everybody will be still trying to brag what they would
brag about their right. And nobody's done nothing. Let me just say, nobody's done nothing. But here it is. I'm coming up on 50.
Yes.
And I've done nothing.
You have too. You have lots to talk about. She does it every Friday.
I talk about all my ailments. Yeah.
You're not going, David?
David just organized my drawer at work. He sent me a picture because homegirl can't take care of herself. So David.
Did he buy you little compartments?
No, he didn't buy it. He just made me more of my documents and organized them and labeled them. He takes care of his mama.
Well, my son
or grandmama.
My son and his hubby are in.
I know, Alice, 6 years ago.
They're in Mexico. They're in Mexico City now. I didn't know that there's like all these like very in the vicinity are freaking like Mayan ruins, and there's a castle there.
Yeah.
He's in Mexico City.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a city.
So Teresa is getting ready to go to the Florida Panthers
hockey.
Game. And they are doing quite well this year.
Her son is executive VP for ticket sales, and today is game 5, I think, of 7 in the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, and they're playing a Canadian team. Aren't they playing Edmonton or something? I act like I know hockey.
Well,
but
obviously
for some reason, I know this. And I'm like, Florida is freaking winning against Canada.
Yeah,
it's in Canada.
Like, kind of like weird. It's kind of like the Jamaican bobsledding team.
Right?
Yeah.
Florida and hockey. Who would have thunk it?
Right?
The Panthers are winning. Go
Sharks.
Go Sharks.
Mo says.
Well, obviously they're not playing in the Stanley Cup, Mo, but go Sharks. But yes, the Panthers are doing quite well, and they're ahead in the series, I believe. So sorry you can't go, Teresa.
Dang.
That's exciting.
But he can take videos. Oops.
Or you can watch it on TV.
You can watch it on YouTube.
That's exciting. That's so cool, Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to any of the games when they were in Florida, or were they in Florida? Is it like the Super Bowl or the What's the baseball one?
The baseball one, the World Series.
Yes, thank you. Where they play on both fields. Yeah. Gonna watch it. Yeah.
They're at the bottom of the tank. Who are the Sharks anyway?
Sort of like the Giants this year.
Yeah.
Just
Don't say
saying.
that.
Anyway, but we still love our Giants. The World Series.
See, she
Thank you.
agrees with me. I'm right.
I know you're right. I didn't say you weren't.
I'm
said
so
you're
used to
right.
everybody telling me
I'm wrong. I don't know nothing.
I know nothing.
But yeah, I was shocked that Florida was doing so well in the Stanley Cup finals
in the world of hockey.
in the world of hockey. Yeah.
Teresa's going to watch it from home.
Yes.
Oh, so you can see it on ABC.
Oh, it's on at 5 here. Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fun, Teresa.
that
That's
today?
So yes.
Well, I'm going to have company later. I'll tell her she has to come in and watch the hockey game with me.
Yeah, we're rooting now that we know Teresa
Yes.
has connections.
Mm-hmm.
We're rooting for Teresa's team.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mo. But
Well,
we can't root for the Sharks because
they're not playing.
right? Yeah. They are.
Oh, I don't know.
He's not going to because it's too much. Yeah. That's tough.
Too much.
It is
traveling for
Edmonton,
20
right, Teresa? Am I
24
wrong? Was I
hours.
right?
Oh, boy.
I just want to know because I'm shocked that I know that.
Yeah, I'm
See
serious.
the things you pull
I was
out?
like,
Well,
where
it hasn't
where's she
affected my
coming
brain
from?
yet.
She knows about hockey.
Team championship last year, Florida Panthers, but they lost last year. Wasn't able to get any tickets this year because they were pretty much sold out. Ah, well, I thought your son should be able to pull some strings.
I would say, since he's a VP.
Right? I'm a little
Get on the phone with
disappointed
that
in your
guy.
son, Teresa. Just kidding. We'll watch, we'll root, and we'll shout for the Panthers. Because why not?
Well, because they're Florida.
Because Nevada has these silver whatevers.
We do?
Yeah, we in Las Vegas we have a team.
We-
Golden Knights. I'm sorry,
Golden Knights.
Golden Knights.
How perfect
our
is that?
hockey team?
Just like we have the Aces for a baseball
They're
team.
not there either, Mo. Just saying.
Yeah. We're going to go to a baseball game. We've decided.
Yes, we've decided. Mo, you want to come? We're going to go to the Aces game.
We're going to go to the Aces. Go Aces.
Go Aces. And we like Archie, our mascot.
Something's going on in the house.
I hope not, because the dog is here and there's nobody else in the house but cats.
There's cats in the house. Shh. I have 3 cats.
Don't tell her landlord.
Who lives next door.
Yeah.
She
They
won't
all
care.
look the same, though. So if they're in the windowsill, unless they're all there at the same time, she'd
No.
never know.
I take good care of my cats.
Yeah.
Nobody would even know I had a cat.
No.
Yes. Who has connections? Oh, Teresa does. Pretty
But not
much
for the
a
Stanley Cup. It's pretty much a
non-go.
That's not good. Well, I'm sure those tickets are premium.
No-go. Non-go.
A non-go.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's just like the World Series or the whatevers. You know, the tickets are like astronomical. Edmonton Oilers.
She might join us. Smitty might join us. That would be fun.
Yes. Oh, that would be fun.
You could see just how great our baseball team
I
is.
love our little baseball field because to me, it's like a Major League Baseball stadium
Only a little tiny one.
shrunk into a little model and it's placed right there.
Yeah.
But
I
it
mean,
has
it's a
like all
regular
the
size.
amenities.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
it's just like,
But it's tiny. It's cool. Yeah.
What do they call it? You could look it up. It's cute.
He could only get one, and he certainly wasn't going to give it to me in the hobby.
Ah, yeah, you know.
You know, I birthed you, child.
That's right. I carried
I
you
suffered
for 9
in
months.
labor for 24 hours or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No respect.
Ah.
They lost to the Knights? Really? Well, aren't we fancy? Yes.
Well, baseball it is. We have here, and then tonight we're watching TV.
Mhm.
How about
We have
those
fireworks
Panthers?
on Friday at the stadium too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I love that there's a live webcam at the Aces game. Do you watch it?
Yes.
Just do you watch
Do you
it?
watch it often or just when we're there?
Yeah, when we're there, we
No, we could wave at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the Giants game this year, but I just can't go swell up before my surgery.
Yeah. Well, I want to go to a baseball game.
We're gonna go to an Aces game. Smitty, head down.
We used to go to the Dodgers. Sorry, Mo.
Sorry,
Down
Mama, we
to
used
the
go
to the
Dodgers.
stadium. That was fun.
That was fun.
That was always fun.
Yeah.
Being in the
Yeah.
Girl Scouts and all.
Yep. That was back in the day.
Yes. I told you that I posed with Don Drysdale
And
in my cadet uniform, and I had to wear nylons, and I had on a garter belt because that was before pantyhose. And they took the picture, sent it to me, and my freaking garter belt was showing.
and they
it was
sent
like-
the proofs of the photo, and she looked like a hoochie mama with her
And
garter
it was like a
belt.
pink, fluffy, ruffly thing.
Can't pick those pictures.
Woo. What? She says, "Boo, Dodgers."
Oh, you're kidding? You saw us at the Aces game like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
That's so funny. It's too fun. But we have a good time at the Aces
You
game.
took a screenshot. Oh, that's
Oh my
funny.
God. Alice found me in the New York movie too, when I couldn't even find myself. She found
What
me.
can I say? See, that happened even before I
Back
knew
in the
you.
day, you naughty girl.
I was naughty.
Well,
Well,
she
I was
didn't know
posing
it.
with my dad too. My dad, Don Drysdale, and me in the middle with my hoochie side going on.
my hoochie side.
It was actually my knee towards the back was up, so it was actually the inner thigh.
Okay, David, we should all do a
Oh.
game one Friday or Saturday night. That would be fun.
Yeah,
A workouting.
I agree.
That would be fun. I
We'll
do
get some
like to
tickets.
go.
No,
I love it. I don't even care about the game really. I mean, I do.
I
But
like
it's
watching
fun
the
to
game.
walk around and get a hot dog, and
Leah's a schmoozer.
I like to
She likes to
schmooze.
chat with people. Hey, how you doing tonight? How about those Dodgers?
It's just fun. It's a beautiful little stadium. It's just fun.
This time he'll show up, he says.
Oh, planned a birthday party for David, just for you folks.
Do you want to tell the story, David? She's
do.
going to tell on you.
Planned a birthday party for David. Gonna go take him to Texas Roadhouse for dinner. Guess who didn't show up? David.
David.
So we all had dinner, and we went to an escape room. Sans David.
You missed the escape room, David.
Yeah. We might.
I
gone
could have
had you
even
been there.
gone,
You,
but
tried
I
to
was
get
an
Laura to
I
go.
was an extra person. But I could have gone because David didn't show up.
That's right. Foosball on ice, football on ice. Yes.
Mhm.
Hockey, it's so hard to follow for me. I
Yeah.
mean, it happens so fast.
And I never know,
My
when
brain
they're
isn't
calling
that
fouls and stuff, except when the
Yeah.
guys beat up.
I
on
like when
each
they
other.
fight,
Yeah.
they
That's
knock
about
each
it.
other's teeth out and stuff. But
So it's foosball on ice.
yeah,
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
yeah, I like it.
Hi.
Sweet country living
Hi,
in the
sweet
house.
country living.
We
She's
love it.
living in Michigan. It's good to see you.
We like to see you. However, it's almost time for us to leave again.
But it's good you stopped by
But
to
we're
say
glad
hey,
you stopped in to say hello.
because we chatted about nothing,
We
but we had a darn good time.
That's right. We did. And now we're waiting for Laura's shiny thing.
Shiny thing. What's over there?
Her spiders.
I have two spiders now.
Last week we had a spider.
We probably had two, but we don't know.
Okay, David.
Bye.
Okay. Anyway, So she had a black widow over there, and today there's sort of a brownish looking spider. Could be a wolf, like a little wolf spider, but I'm not sure. But there it is catching every insect in her house.
I love it. I just let them, they can live there. Every insect that
As
comes
long
in
as
here,
they don't encroach.
they go over there by that window.
He's maybe 2 feet from me right now.
He doesn't have any interest in you.
No, as long as he does not encroach in my space. If his web connects to my chair, we're in trouble.
He's not going to connect to your chair. So you want to guess how much it costs to install an under warranty hot water heater? Oh my gosh, no.
Teresa.
I'm going to say $800.
No,
but I'll bet it's
no,
like
no.
$1,500.
I'm going to guess $300.
You're going to set an alarm.
Don't leave us and don't hanging in London.
We'll be here next Friday too.
Yes.
Unless something happens. We never say what because we don't know. But maybe we're old. We'll always be here.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I want to know how much the water heater was. I can't believe it.
My water heater is a whole nother story. Go ahead, Teresa.
Well,
lay it on us. Lay it on us.
To install. How much it costs to install?
An under warranty. I'm going to say $300.
So, okay, $300. I'm going to say $500.
You need Chris.
She'll do it for you.
She'll do it for you for $2.
She'll do it for you and it'll be done right.
Exactly. I am telling you, my hot water heater, it's not broken. It's working fine, but you got the cheapest estimate. It was $1,200. What? No.
But she found somebody that could do it for $750
God,
tomorrow.
No.
Well, I mean, $750 is cheaper than, but I can't believe that. Just to install it.
I am shocked.
They're very
beyond
heavy.
belief.
But that's
how many
weird.
gallons, Teresa? You know, mine is growing a fungi farm. Just saying. It's outside in the garage. Yeah,
and under warranty like that?
You could buy a new one at Home Depot
and have it installed.
I don't know installed, but like $500 for a new one.
The highest was $1,600, and mind you, I already have a new hot water heater. It was under warranty. We had to exchange it out.
40 gallons. That's it. I am blown away, Teresa. Truly blown away. Mine is growing a mushroom farm in my garage.
The last house I lived in,
I could sell the mushrooms to pay for the water heater.
The water heater was in the crawl space underneath the house.
What?
Yes.
Who does that?
I don't know why that happened.
Oh my God.
But I didn't want to go under there and check it out.
Mine's growing a fungus.
Well, there could be fungus under there too.
I'm sure I have black mold.
Oh my God, Leah. Get it checked out. I know. You can't stop working.
It's a thing. Anyway, it's been fun chatting with you guys.
Oh, wait. There's more. No, that was Lowe's. They don't install anymore. They contract out, and it was a free hot water heater because it was under warranty, but the labor was not free and was $1,250 for the labor.
Teresa, I am mortified. Mortified. I can't even.
What?
Oh well. You do what you got to do.
Most,
I have a son that's going to install mine, Teresa, so I just have to buy the water heater. At least he says that.
Yeah.
But I said, okay, let's do this, and it hasn't happened.
Look who's in the pool.
No, Mo's in the pool.
No.
Mo is in the pool.
She had to fill 2 feet of water a few weeks ago in her pool. But you had to empty it out too at one point, I remember. Gosh. 2 feet in the pool, that's a lot of water.
Life is draining and exhausting, and
we can't afford life anymore.
We can't afford to go to the store and buy groceries, for God's sakes. I'm just anyway.
She's
I'm over it. I am going to say goodbye for today. How about you?
Yeah, I'll say goodbye.
All right.
I love you
Goodbye.
guys.
We love you
Thank
guys.
you for coming in.
We love that you're here with us, and we love you mindlessly chatting with us because we have nothing
that's what we do.
to chat about. But
So we'll see
we
you
love
next
to
Friday,
meet you.
3:30.
Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Friday. That's right.
See you next Friday.
See you, Sissy. Say hi to Joe.
Bye.
And we'll talk to you guys all very soon. Love ya. Bye.